Okay, so we're going to be doing the onboarding of a fire door today. We're going to show you how that works. We're going to be using a toy fire engine to do that. I don't have any toy doors. I'm going to be logging into the mobile app, signing in. The actual app is now asking me to do an update, so I'm just going to quickly do an update. It's probably not a bad thing to show you guys that we continuously actually go and update the app and making sure that people are on the latest version, so that we always are working correctly. So I'm just going to open, so that's in the App Store, the Apple App Store. So now we can see over here, I'm logged in, and I'm logged in as Rob on this account. So I'm going to go now over from the mobile app, which I said is the piece of paper that we used to use. Now we're using the mobile app. I'm now going to create a job. Now I just want to open a job for a specific site here. So I'm going to go to all jobs. I'm going to go to new job, single job, and I'm going to open it for a fire door inspection. Test is going to be the reference, and Rob as the technician, and I'm going to open this job. Okay, we're going to ask for it to start today, and we want it to end today. And what happens now is we should see a job get pushed through here, which it just did. So job number 10 just came through on the actual mobile device. So you see I'm opening as an admin. I'm logged in here as Ron, and now I can go into a fire door. So I'm going to go click on fire door inspection. Now, say for example, we're there for the very first time. We don't know what they've got, but we're going to find out. So the first thing I do is I take a QR code from the roll that I have. I pull it off, and I'm going to stick it on my nephew's fire truck. I'm then going to hit the camera button on my mobile device. I'm going to scan the QR code, and it's now going to take me through this thing. So do I want to create a new asset, or do I want to attach that to an existing asset? I'm going to create a new asset. So create's correct, select a zone, first floor. I could add another zone, could be the second floor, third floor, and we can populate as many assets as we want. So asset type is a fire door, and we're just going to say this is a test, so that's an optional identifier. So that could be anything that you would want to call it. You could call it a glass door, a wooden door, whatever it might be, and then the make of door, I'm just going to say testing fire truck. Okay, and when I hit submit, now what we've done is we've actually gone and said that that QR code is on a fire door. It's actually on a little fire truck, and then it's going to take me to the checklist. Now we've only got one checklist linked to this asset type, so NFPA 80. So I'm going to start going through this checklist. So what we can see over here is the checklist is now showing up on the phone as it would in the actual web app. So when we go into the web app, I'm going to go to the checklist, and you're going to see this exact same checklist is over here. Okay, and labels are clearly visible and legible is the first checkpoint, and you can see in the web app is where we configure the checklist. It then represents itself the same but configured on the actual mobile app, so you can see it happening here. So I'm going to go and pass this first one. Are labels clearly visible and legible? So I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to say save, and I'm going to go to the next checkpoint. So we do this, pass, save. So this at the moment is a 10-point checklist, so you can see how quickly we can go through this checklist. And then I can also go and I can fail a checkpoint, and then it's going to force me to take photos. You see it won't let me go to the next checkpoint here. So now I'm going to take a photo so we can collect some evidence, and then I can just say all is good, we're testing. So I'm just going to save it there just for demonstration purposes. I'm going to pass all the way through to check 10. As I'm hitting pass here, I'm in a live setting at the moment. We can go offline, but as I'm hitting the save button, it's actually sending this up to the cloud as we're doing this live. We cannot take cameras from the camera roll. We have to take them in the app. We have to capture all evidence as per however it's been set up. And now you can see I've gone and I've actually done all the checkpoints represented here, and I submit. Now it's going to ask me for capture a technician signature, so it says required. So I'm just going to put my little scribble here, and I'm going to store the signature. And then it also says it needs an approver's signature, so this would be customizable. You can switch this on and off, but I'm going to go and say the approver's name is, I'm going to say Carmen, and we're just going to put a C here with a tick. Done, and store signature. So Carmen's verified that I've actually done this checklist, and I'm going to submit and close that. Now we're going to go and see what happens live as I go across here. I can go and I can see the inspection. I can see it coming through live over here. And just like that, it's that quick. That inspection that I've just done, it's all been recorded. We can see we're at a nice golf course over here doing this. You can see the location it's just got from my mobile device. And that is absolutely correct. The make of the door, you can see testing the fire truck. We go through the checkpoints. You can see what we failed. Here's the photographic evidence. And then we can pull down a report in PDF format. And that's really it. Now we can actually go back to the mobile app. I can go back over here. I can go into back into the job. I can now go and add more fire doors if I want. I can re-inspect that same fire door, and I can do that inspection over again if I wanted to actually pass now. And that's ultimately how it works. There is more to this, but that's what we're going to show you for today.